Good morning, class. Today I'm going to give away the marks of your last week's oral examination. Just to tell you that I'm going to read them out loud, so if any of you don't want to, just let me know before I read them. No one? It's okay. Well, so let's move on. Mike, you got a 9.
Oh, thanks.
Steven, you got a 7.
Let's go.
Jessica, you got a 6. It's okay. Don't worry. And John, you got a 5. Please, see me after the class. Would you?
A 5? Please, Mr. Robinson, tell me, how come my mark is such a flop?
John, I'm bitterly disappointed about your performance in this test. If you didn't want to flank it, you just have to put more effort on what you did. It's vitally important to invest a fraction of our time in our studies, because that's the only path that will lead us to stay on top of the game.
Oh, but I did study, Mr. Robinson. I did study so well. The exam was just a skullbuster. I tried, believe me. Can we just have a look at this mark, please?
What do you mean by a skullbuster? John, you are the one that works the hardest in this class. But your marks are always lower than what I expect. Besides that, I know you well enough to endorse the idea that you have the working knowledge to overcome this class. But it's something that is still not working.
Well, I'm just not that motivated because all my classmates, they treat school like it was some sort of cutthroat competition. They keep pushing each other off, and I can't keep up with the level, even if I try. And believe me, I try. I always lag behind them. Mr. Robinson, please.
Success is not achieved by blaming the other ones for your mistakes. You have to push forward and improve yourself each day. You know, you have to find your passion, and then you will see everything in a different light. This class is dismissed. I'm keen on seeing you in the makeup exam.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson.
Mom, Dad, good bad news. I flunked my exam and I have to make up for it.
What I say, son, I hope you leave your mark, because if you don't, you will be sure.
Claire, please, Claire. Don't make him more nervous than he is right now. Son, I just want to tell you, I was in the same situation as you are right now.
Really?
Yes, but it's not a big deal after you might think.
But, what did you do about it then?
First of all, I wrote down the memory of business with such a high pressure and fading the exam. Then, what I did is I studied even harder than before, and so I could pass the exam with flying colors.
So you're saying me that if I follow your advice, I'll pull off my next exam and finally pass my subject?
All the advices I'm giving to you are nothing if you don't keep studying harder and harder. You have to do what you want until you finally succeed. You have to study or work, everything you want to do harder than before, until you are where you want to be.
You're right, John, let me apologize for being so rude with you. Actually, success doesn't mean a mark or a number. It's more than that.
Thank you, Mom, Dad. I appreciate this. Now I'll call Nathan for dinner.
Come.
Hi. Hi, John. How are you doing today?
Fine.
Hey, I can recognize the sadness in your eyes. Do you want to talk?
Well, I failed my midterm history exam, and even though Mr. Robinson told me a very comprehensive speech about success, it didn't hit home. I'm feeling blue. I just want to get rid of all this pressure.
Well, a lot of things goes into success, and passing the exams goes for a lot of hours inverted on studying. For instance, failure is the root of every success, and that root is the beginning of an intense path full of obstacles such as pressure, depression, and that desire of quitting when things go wrong. But believe me, you just have to let it get the better of you. It is a long, dark, and winding road we're all on, but just a few have the commitment to carry on. Let me ask you something. What is success if not the courage to overcome your failures?
I see your point, but it just seems a lot of effort just to succeed. It's a lot of work, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. Nathan.
Who told you that it will be easy? Nothing in this life is. Your perseverance, application, and orderliness will make you reach the top. You have to fail in order to rise. Piece by piece, you will get yourself back up again. If I were you, I wouldn't quit. If not, which was the use of all that effort?
You're right. You're right. Thank you, Nathan. Today was a very special day. Each and every one of my family, of my special members that I met, told me something important about success. I will work harder. I will work harder to make up for my bad grade, and I will rise to the top. Thank you, Nathan. I have to go to get the